That was really unfortunate. You usually don't want this guy to come attack you, because oh, he can do exactly what he did there and just troll. So sometimes when you roll through him, he'll attack, and sometimes he won't. And the thing is that you can't really walk around him because Cat will die. So you just have to roll past him and hope for the best. So that was a particularly average opening. Okay, let's try some of the runs we were doing earlier. Let's try getting good RNG and just clutching Forsaken Cave. Back a little bit, forward. Alright, so this is a reset if we don't get... This is a reset if we don't get exactly Ranger Vest. Alright, good spawns. Okay, well the first spawn was great. Second one? Second one was good. And third one. Third one was fantastic-go. Alright. Alright, purposely aggro this guy, run past. Okay, we got a little bit lucky there. The enemies were like just inside the radius of that fire paw. Alright, so we go up here. We have to take this room a little slow. Because sometimes it glitches like that. Here, the mystical cats are under attack, and we are going to save them by killing this Mr. Rocky. Then we'll just fire these guys once and get the heck out of there. So for those of us in chat who might be new, you might hear me smashing my keyboard a little bit, which is normal for this run. So there is a glitch, I guess not even a glitch, but like just a mechanic in the game that we discovered recently. It turns out that if you are on keyboard and mouse, and you click interact and the mouse button at the same time, or slightly alternating, you actually get through text faster. We've been calling it turbo text. It basically does a cancel. Each button does a cancel on your previous one. So like you can basically just like mash like you're on a drum set, and you will just fly through text. If you do it right, there's a lot of text where like there's like 3 bubbles that all get skipped at the same time, and it's pretty cool. So what I'm actually attempting to do is when I see text, I'm actually alternating clicking E and the mouse button, and that will make cutscenes go by much faster. For references to how much faster that makes the run too, world record before we discovered that was 55:11 with perfect RNG, and then with worst possible RNG and just turbo text, we managed to get 53:46. So literally with worst possible RNG and turbo text, we're able to beat the former world record by over a minute. So we're going to follow Kit Kat. This is basically an auto-scroller part. There is nothing we can do to make it go faster. We just have to follow Kit Kat. So I just accidentally clicked my split button. I promise you I did not gold by over a minute. As nice as that would be in the very beginning of the game. Ooh, I didn't realize that my XP was so spooky. So that was an unfortunately bad fight. Alright, so we're 12.5 minutes in, and we are coming up on our first RNG checkpoint. Actually, since we failed to get the same type of equipment, this is our only RNG checkpoint. So, you know, that's pretty cool, I guess. Basically, this chest here has a chance of being a bunch of different things, and if it's not exactly Ranger Vest, then we reset the run right here. And hey, it's Ranger Vest. Oh, and so we are a little low on life, which is unfortunate. There is a save we can take for safety coming up, and it's generally, you know, it's slow to take saves, but it's particularly slow on this one, so we generally don't want to do it. But something tells me that we're going to be forced to do it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I have Ranger Vest, and I don't want this run to die to something something like the bridge here. Yeah, so we have a fight here. This fight's pretty straightforward. We just want to kill these two jester cats. While we kind of lead them down this way. And the reason we want to lead them down this way is there is a cutscene coming up. And actually, that was rather perfect. Although we are still going to lose a ton of time here, it looks like. Yeah, so Lioner there, we have to drag into those red lines normally. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. We still have a minute time save coming up, so we should be good. So while those guys behaved, we did have a slow cave, and we had to take our safety save, so we knew we were going to lose a ton of time there. Okay, this hedgehog to the left of me, I am hoping will not troll. And it looks like he's not, so that's cool. So Rough Cove, we are grabbing a couple things here. First of all, we're grabbing the attention of all these enemies. And then we're grabbing this chest here. And we're grabbing this dog bone. Very solid cave. Okay, no cactuses. We want these cactuses to not be in our face because they follow us for a very long distance. I can also see there's a cactus a little bit to the south of the path I'm going to take a little bit later, so I am going to go north after I defeat this dog up here. I can see the cactus that was down south. It hasn't noticed me, which is good, but, okay. Good wolfen fight. This path is always just south of the teleport point, so I always kind of know where to line myself up. So once we're here with Wolfen, we're going to talk to him. And this guy can upgrade our weapons. Wait. Oh, that was almost really bad. Okay, I almost just upgraded the Ranger Axe instead of the Ninja Katana. Luckily, I know in my heart of hearts, you can only upgrade the Ninja Katana. You can only upgrade the Ninja Katana there 12 times. So I got suspicious when I saw that it wanted to upgrade 14 times. So those guys behaved really well. I didn't take a single hit from them even. Okay, so there is normally an RNG check in this room. But we're not going to take it because we have 2 different pieces of Skeleton King armor. Okay, we are going into our first fight with Wolfen. Wolfen is interesting because he's resistant to magic. So we're going to be using Berserk here, which is our Make Me Buffer spell. Very, very solid, Wolfen. So we're surrounded here, and Hato's like, oh, don't worry, I have shinobi magic that can teleport. And so that's cool. We get saved by Hato. And we get a pretty decent time save there. Yeah, that was a really solid fight. So sometimes if you talk to Hato too quickly there, that's actually an issue. It will glitch out. I also did not mean to enter that door. Stupid time loss. So here we have a minute time loss from dying, so if we don't die here, we should PB by a lot. This part can be a little scary, but it's not much of an issue. We're going to make a quick detour here for Graveruff. Graveruff doesn't actually deal any damage, but it's probably the most important spell for the whole run. And that will become abundantly clear almost immediately. I just have to grab a quick checkpoint first. And we're going to go into a fight. There's going to be 3 enemies in this fight, and basically we're going to want to try and deal damage to all 3 of them at the same time. And Graveruff is going to basically put them all in the same spot. And that should basically guarantee that we're able to do that very consistently. Super, super good fight. My heart's kind of racing a little. Yeah, look at that. Just like that, we are a minute ahead of PB. This is another room where we have to wait for things to load or else we can't skip text boxes, so was a little careful to only walk forward there. Next up, we have Pern Cave. This is where I lost my run the other day, too. So we're going to attempt to not do that again. And it looks like we finally got good RNG there. Okay, this is solid run territory. Man, before I ever complain about RNG hating me ever again, Let's let it be known that after choking a Ranger Vest run, I got a Ranger Vest the next try. My heart is just racing right now. This is like my redemption run, and all I have to do is not die. But coming up is one of the spots I die the most, so everyone pray with me, please. Send me good vibes if that's your thing. So a little bit of a new strat I kind of just thought of there. You can put a Graveruff on the other side of that, and it will cause the Ice Dragon there to not aggro to you as far, because he'll be pulled across the wall. So that's kind of a cool idea. I'm glad that worked. Okay. Here we are to what is my least favorite fight. Oh. So I actually kind of screwed this up a little bit. Oh, but that was a fantastic level up. Now I'm just going to face tank everything here. Okay, that's great. I'm a lot calmer now after that. That feels really good to get through that. Especially with that level up right in that spot. That was awesome. Okay. Now, I said that was the spookiest thing in the run, but there is one thing that might be spookier. And it is this level 200 hedgehog here that we have to grab a rough way. Okay, now we do a save work here. Breathe, everyone breathe. We're gonna be good. No, we're not. Okay. Answer the riddles. I'm so good at riddles. Isn't that fantastic? Okay. So we have the Jester B set now. Jester B set gives no defense whatsoever, but it conveniently does... Ooh. Oh, sick. It conveniently does 150 attack and magic. Wow, this run is so good. Okay, so we are basically just going to be a glass cannon from here on out. Everything will kill us pretty easily, but we'll also just, like, chunk through everything's health here. There's still plenty of time to lose time, but our current pace looks pretty good. Our sum of best is also now in sub 51. Okay, I have to remember in this fight, focus down Hotto first, because Hotto will deal... Yeah, Hotto does that wind attack, and that wind attack sucks, to say the least. One unfortunate thing about that fight is I accidentally used Graviruff twice because I was just spamming my buttons like normal. So, I'm a little low on magic. What's like it's gonna mean for me here is I'm not gonna be able to route enemies the way I normally do. So I'm just gonna get them all the way down here. Cat's taking a ton of damage. I did a safety save in the PB, so we're just taking the safety save there. So we're gonna do something real quick? Oh. That was really unfortunate. Well, no harm, no foul. We're just losing some time here, but it's not that much. I guess that's a pretty decent chunk. Still on 52 pace. Let's not do that again. This whole section here is just one long run, so get to relax for a little while. We get to see Cthulhu, my favorite. Hello, Cthulhu. Goodbye, Cthulhu. We don't care about taking damage there because we're actually going to level up pretty soon before we fight anything else. Alright, so here's the plan. We kill Lioner, then we kill Wolfen. A+. Some genius thinking right there. Okay, Cactus, go away. Don't troll me. Okay, so unfortunately, we are probably going to lose time here. I believe so, because we had the Bard's loot for this fight. Oh. Oh, that was so bad. Okay. Focus though. You're definitely losing time now. Yeah, we're losing so much time. Okay, so lucky for us, there is no more RNG for the rest of this run. Unlucky for us, I am terrible at this game. This fight was not very good in PB, so maybe we can save a little bit of time here. That was a very close one. This fight also wasn't super solid PB, so... hopefully we can save a little more time and get our 52. That might have cost me 52 right there. Actually, I'm like positive it did. And if that didn't before, that certainly did. What an atrocious fight. Okay. Are we still gonna world record though? Because that's entirely possible. Are you kidding? Yeah, world record. Well, we somewhat choked again, so we had it down on Murder Lioner, and that cost us about 30 seconds. So that stinks, but hey, world record is world record, so we take those around here. I'm going to sign off for now. I need to take a little bit of a rest because I'm going to be commentating for Gumjaw later. But if you're here in chat, I hope you enjoyed all the Cat Quest content. I have a link down below to Extra Life Charity. If you could donate even $1 to them, they're a nonprofit that supports children's hospitals, and their work is super important, especially right now. Past that, if you would consider following, sharing, all that kind of good stuff, then I would be very appreciative of you. But with that, I'm going to sign off. So until next time, peace.